What's going on, guys? How's that camera angle look? Pops Trains, how are you? Radar, what's happening? Moody Marina, what's going on? Bob, how are you? Mike's American Flyer, what's up? Just trying to get stuff situated here, boys. Dawn, how are you? Radar says don't forget to hit the like button. David, what's going on? Angler, how are you? Got some fun stuff to show you guys tonight. Some interesting things. Hopefully you like it. Bob, I thought Lauren told me that maybe it was you, Bob, that ordered a shirt recently. If it was you that ordered one, I appreciate it. Thank you. I believe it was. All right, let me get these other cameras going. No, David. Tom's taking a break from streaming. Thanks, Bob. I appreciate that. I thought that who it was when she told me who. We recently got a new couch, so now I got some, like this angle here is somewhere where I usually could never get a camera before. So it's kind of fun to have a different camera angles finally. I don't know how that camera actually looks. It's kind of like a cheaper camera, but Dathan, what's going on? Just trying to get everything set up here. Got something fun set up. Hopefully it works the way it should. The Sawmill's a solid building, David. That's why I think that's one of Menard's better buildings, honestly. Bill said he's just saying hello. He's at work. Thanks for stopping by, Bill. Yeah, Mike, those pacemaker cars are pretty cool. Oh, Dathan's off tonight. Congratulations. What's up, guys? LMP, what's going on, buddy? I put the butterscotch in there tonight. This will be the first time we're trying the butterscotch. I think you guys are going to like what I got consist-wise tonight. And I got some cool cameras set up, hopefully. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. Rust Belt Trains, what's up? Happy Thursday to you. It's been a long week. Jeremy, what's going on? All right, guys. Can't really pull this train up any farther without ruining the surprise, so we're gonna try this tonight again, boys. Let me know what you think about it. Don't mind the snacks there. For some reason, my engine is extremely low right now. I don't know why. Turning the volume up, but it's not going up. But like the crew chat and the whistles really loud, but the chuffing's low. Yeah, Dathan. You get to see the rest of my basement, which kind of sucks, but there's really no other way to do this. Angler, she's got a very good eye. Yeah, you got it. Wait till you guys see what Angler pointed out. I don't even have a beer yet, boys. I'm slacking. Lauren came through again and got the backdrop up. Sam, what's going on? Oh, Angler, you got some Busch Light apple tonight. What's up, guys? Thanks, Pops. Thanks, Mike. Yeah, 2882. So now I got too much of a lead on it. David, thanks for telling me about the aux one. I was all screwed up there. All right, Dathan, you're not wasn't supposed to be off, but you are. Nice. Freddie Freeloader, glad to have you in here. I don't think I've ever seen you in here before. Welcome. Thomas, what's going on? Train 68, how are you? This camera here needs to be back just like a tad more. This is like my favorite part right here. Watching it go through the here. It's just awesome. Thanks, Train 68. Angler, they're pretty good if you get like a cinnamon whiskey and have that with it. David, I can't take full. That was not my idea. That was Doc. That was Doc's idea, actually. What's up, Will? How are you? I thought it was pretty fun. Something different. We do have somebody that wants to come on tonight and show off their York purchases. They were not able to last week, so they're going to be coming on here, hanging out for a little bit. All right, boys. Now we got everything rolling here. I'm going to try to grab a beer. Don't want nothing crash. Will stream hopping. David, I thought that'd be a good. It's a powered B unit, no sound, so it works perfect for this application. There he is, Newt. What's going on? Gotta use a koozie. I gotta show the backdrop off. That's the next surprise. Let's get this engine going by here. This camera, I don't think is the best quality. I need to get a better camera. Train 68, I appreciate that. Yeah, Will. David, it's just freestanding, man. It's just living life on there. Probably not the best idea, but especially because that's a Menards flat, it's a little wobbly. There it is for you, Salty. Look at that view for you. It kind of looks like it's catching up, actually. Big Rich, what's up? Thanks, Woodnot. Train 68, I'd appreciate it. Big Rich. Woodnot. Uncle Salty. Got all kinds of people in here tonight, guys. Yeah, I gotta get a better view of it, Maddie. I didn't really get a good view of the backdrop yet for you guys to really appreciate it, but I really appreciate it. My remote is like being a little weird tonight. I don't know what's going on with it. Well, I don't think I've seen Ray. He might be in the. Maybe he's in the other alive. Well, I'm trying to get them on. I sent them the link, but they haven't joined backstage yet, so bear with me on that. David says hit the like button. Anybody buy any new trains recently after they came home from York? Anybody buy anything else? All right, let's get some smoke fired up. Oh, David said he bought something. Train 68, I built my layout in December of 2020. She's a smoker. All right, hold on. I got to send the invites a different way. Give me 1 second, guys. All right. Oh, Pops, those are going to be interesting. I can't wait to see what they look like. I mean, I've seen them, but glad you got those. Those will be cool to see. All right, I sent them the link. We'll see if we can get them in here. Raise it Sopranos trivia night. That's pretty cool right there. I'm not gonna lie. Ed, how are you? What's up? Yeah, there's Ray's favorite spot right there, the snack area. Yeah, Train 68 doesn't, I mean, I don't really have any clubs near me at all. Yeah, I knew we're going big time with the battles. We got the war train out. Here it comes right now. Should be a good view of it. Train 68, do you have a layout or do you not have one yet? All right, boys. I'm doing pretty good, Ed. Here's our guest. I don't know what camera they want me to bring on, so we're just going to bring them all on here. Might get a little. What's up, buddy? I think Sam's mic is on this camera here. Sam, what's up?
Can you hear me now?
I'm probably going to need to get my AirPods.
Give me 1 second.
What's up, PRR, Sean? All right, Sam, you got me?
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yep, I got you good. I had to put my AirPods in.
All right, good. Good.
What camera do you want me to bring up so we can show everybody what you got at York?
You know what? Maybe the one there coming out of the tunnel might be the closest view I've got.
All right, here we go.
There we go. It'll be coming around here in just a second. My big purchase this year was ended up getting the Clinchfield Vision Line Challenger. That was my big buy.
I saw it at the club. It was very nice.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. It's a pretty good looking engine. It was 2 or 3 down on my list to get, but when it popped up for the deal I got on it, I kind of had to jump on it. Downhill from here. Thanks very much.
Will's O-Scale's asking about a train shop. Yeah, Will, I actually went there one time, and it closed. Yes.
There she is. There's the Challenger with the ox tender.
Now, is that your first Challenger, or do you already have another one?
I had a JLC Challenger, but I got rid of it. I actually sold it at York to help fund this purchase. And then I got those 2 Clinchfield Challengers from Brevs. And then now it's going to seem like I got a lot of stuff here, but the truth of it is a lot of this stuff was throughout the year, like those H21s that my buddy Western Maryland Jake picked those up, including that Western Maryland thing, the Southern flat with the bus load, that gondola. He'll randomly find stuff at shows, and I'll tell him to grab it, and then I just pick it up at York. I think that ACL hopper was one of the things he grabbed for me. So
I like that Dixie line car. I think it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's a sharp car. That's an Atlas center flow hopper, I guess they call them, covered center flow. You can't see it on the inside, but that's it'll come around here in a second. We're gonna look at it, but that's the Greenbrier, the Family Lines Greenbrier that I picked up. One of those Chris Collar deals.
At York?
I know it was right after October York that I got that from Chris, and then he just held on to it till I picked it back up when I came back up there for spring. That's kind of what I do with a lot of those guys at the club. Somebody will have something for a deal and I'll buy it and they'll just hang on to it for me, save me a bunch of shipping. And then if you want to switch cameras to the one over by the city, another of the things that I picked up again wasn't the actual at the show, but I ended up picking up that Iron Hippo set.
You got the Iron Hippo set?
Yeah, I like that thing. That's a pretty sharp little engine.
Sam's going heavy.
Well, again, I bought this at the same thing, like about 2 weeks after October York, and I just now picked it up. So,
Train 68 says they like your layout, Sam.
oh, thank you. It's a work in progress. I haven't really had the chance to get a lot done on it. My summer schedule has kind of picked up. Work's got a little busy, so haven't had as much time to mess with it as I'd like. But hope to make a little push on it here before too long.
Everybody's liking your clinch code too.
Thank you. Yeah, I was pretty happy with that. Like I'd seen them, and I kind of always wanted one. You know, I like the Challengers, but I'm trying to stick with the East Coast stuff, and that was just a great opportunity to snag that deal.
Trying to be like me, stick with the East Coast.
Yeah, God, you kind of got to limit yourself. It gets crazy. Like I've got a big boy, I've got 844. I think I'm probably going to get rid of those at some point, but I think I'm going to hang on to that GS I got from you, that Stock Express set. I just like that engine. That's a neat engine. And here's my
No,
my my last big acquisition coming around the corner here. This was another Chris Caller deal. He called me up and was like, because I'd asked him about it in the past, and at the time he didn't want to get rid of it. And he decided to go ahead and get rid of it. But
is it coming out of the tunnel? Let me switch views here.
yeah, it'll come out of the tunnel here in just a second.
Dude, this Virginian is smoking like crazy.
Yeah, that's a cool engine. You're going to appreciate this one coming around the corner here, I think. Because, you know, everybody needs two triplexes, right?
That's sharp. What do you
Yeah,
have two
that's
now? You have two
the
now, Sam?
original. Yeah, I bought the superset way back when because I couldn't find the Virginian for sale, like, you know, like for like a decent price. And Muffin did like a super deal on on the supersets. So I went ahead and scored one of those, and then I ended up being able to find this one. I'll turn a little smoke on here. Let's see what we can do.
Trains of Lark, how are you? Yeah, I'll show you. This thing's smoking pretty good. It's catching up to my camera too. Look how close it is.
Oh yeah,
It's
that's a cool
getting,
shot, man. That looks really good.
it's catching up. This is the part that I love whenever it goes through here. It looks really awesome here.
Hmm. So you got a backdrop up? Is that what I understand?
Yeah, there's a backdrop up now. Which I gotta get a good camera view of it. Better view. 88BitCube is asking, what is the best way to remove the cool from any hopper or tender without damage? Most of the hoppers, it's just plastic and they fall right out. Now the tender,
Yeah.
that's a different story. I really don't
Yeah,
know what would be the best way.
I don't know if I've ever taken one out of a tender that wasn't, meant to come out, where it had like the switches under it or something. But
Anybody got any insight for that?
like you said, most of the time it seems like the ones that are like just the hopper, you just turn them upside down and they fall out.
Yeah, that's most of the ones I've ever seen. That's what they do. It's weird because that engine's pulling all that weight, and that B unit's just got the camera car, and the engine catches up to the B unit.
I think it's a gearing issue with them, or just
Usually the diesels actually speed match pretty well. I'm not kind of surprised about that.
yeah.
Sam's bridge view, if you guys haven't seen it, looking good. Which he made out of all steel. I think he said you can stand on that thing. That's how strong it is.
You absolutely could. I could stand on top of that thing, no problem. It was ridiculously overkill, but it's uh, it's my comfort zone in working with materials. You know.
You know. All right. So Salty saying real coal loads are glued in. A debonder can work if you want to remove the coal.
Oh, is he talking about like removing the actual coal off of the backer? I guess that's what he's talking about.
I don't know if he's talking. I think he's like talking about moving it off of a tender.
Hmm.
At least
Most
that's
I've
what I
seen just
take it
if
as.
it's just a plastic and you're adding real coal, you just glue it down right over the top of the fake coal.
Yeah, David, that's a vision line.
Yes. Yep.
That whistle is starting to get a lot of smoke on top of it.
Oh, Sedano.
What's up, Rail Chief? Everything's smoking pretty good now.
Oh yeah.
So Sam, while you're on here, we're talking about York. What was your take on York this year?
I had a good time, man. So kind of, I had ended up pretty much spending all my money before York buying the engine. Like I said, I think I bought at York maybe 6 pieces of rolling stock, something like that. You know, so that was kind of like I had a lot more time just to look around, and I wasn't real like stressed about hunting deals and stuff. So it was kind of a neat, different experience for me. Like I really enjoyed the social aspect of it. You know, I had a lot of fun hanging out with everybody at the club and just doing that kind of stuff. So ran a lot more trains this time than I did last time because I was at the club for longer. So it was good. Plus, that's my first time I'd been to a spring one, and it is definitely a little more laid back than like an October show.
It was nice. It was fun. We lucked out on the weather again. I mean, I think we did. What's up,
Yeah,
Doug?
it was almost warm. Like
Dave was asking about your Challenger blowdown, Sam.
I don't think this one has the blowdown. It has the dynamo smoke on it. But if you're referring to like the blowdown, like the big boy has, where it blows down like behind the cab, I don't know that this one has it. If it does, it's clearly not working because I don't know about it.
I don't know if it's smoke
Oh,
units.
it does. It actually does have something like a blowdown. Now that you mention it, because it does dynamo smoke and injector smoke. And I think the injector smoke kind of puffs out behind the cab.
I mean, there's a lot of people in the South that are into Train 68. I mean, I feel like it might be a little heavier up here, though, this way. But, I mean, I know a lot of people in the hobby now that are in the South.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot more going on. I mean, that's why I end up with so much stuff when I come up to York. Y'all have 10 to 1 the amount of shows we have around here. When you got
This thing
friends like
is,
Western Maryland Jake that will happily help you spend your money.
yeah, that's another thing, too. Like, whenever you start getting into, like, Discord and stuff, and then dude saying, ripping on Jeremy's internet, of course.
Oh. I've heard his voice plenty. It's usually just his face that's a few seconds behind. But yeah, there comes the hippo. It's on that inside loop right there. Oh, also forgot to mention, but that row of like 4 buildings along the front there now, that's some Woodland Scenics. Jimbo on Discord. Jim Miskowski. I bought those buildings off of him, and he delivered them to me up at York. Or he had a club member of his coming up there to deliver them for me. So nice to save on shipping on those.
Nice. Yeah, I noticed those. Got rid of some of
Yeah,
the Christmas Village.
yeah. I'm trying to like squeeze those out as I buy up buildings and stuff. I've got the Jim's supposed to be trying to find me. He thinks he's got a couple of those plug and play deals to light them. So I'm just waiting on those to be able to light those buildings.
Dathan wants to know if you use salt weather on your bridge, Sam.
I did. Yep, yep. I so the metal part, the tubing is metal, and then I 3D printed a lot of the little rivet plates and such, and then I painted them, and then I went over there with that coarse salt, and then sprayed over the top of it, and you just wipe that salt away. It gives a really neat finish. That was my first time I ever did it. It worked out really well. It certainly was no talent of mine that made it happen. That stuff just works out pretty well.
Yeah, B&O. Sam has a ton of space, but he claims that it's not as big as it looks. But his layout looks massive to me.
It's really not. It's like I said, if you ever saw it in person, like it's one of those that I think looks bigger on camera because it's just long and narrow. You know.
This engine doesn't even have it. So like, it shares the whistle steam with the stack smoke, and look how much smoke's sitting on top of that whistle.
Oh yeah. Oh, I think they look cool when they do that.
It's just like billowing out right there.
Yeah. I like
Angler
that
saying that,
demonstrator you got. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
no, you're good.
I said that demonstrator you got is sharp. I like that thing.
I'm
It's kind
actually
of
so happy I found that. Like, I thought that thing, it's so cool.
Man, you got that, and Wood not got the GM demonstrator, or not GM, but the demonstrator caterpillars. And I got to tell you, man, that's got me kind of wanting to do some of the demonstrator models. Like those things have got pretty cool paint jobs on them and such.
Dude, we almost had a serious issue there.
Oh yeah, what was that?
When I went onto the B unit, when I switched over to the B unit, like sometimes the Legacy remote, it'll like just stop, which I don't know why it does that. So the
Oh
B
yeah, I
unit
know
was
what
like
you're
in
talking
front, and it just stopped in front of the engine.
about. Is that the B unit? Is what you got your camera on?
Yeah,
Gotcha. Oh,
you almost had,
you know why that B's the B's slower? You said.
yeah.
Oh, that didn't make sense. I was gonna say if the B was faster, it's because maybe it doesn't have the smoke units drawing power, but that don't make sense. The B doesn't have smoke in it, does it?
No, that's why I don't understand like why that would
Yeah.
be slow, but I'm taking that off for now. It's just going to be an accident waiting to happen.
Yeah, I think you're right, Ohio Angler. Y'all have the harsher winters lead you to more like indoor activities, and we can do stuff outside year round. But I'll tell you, like sometimes for us, we're more active in the summertime doing modeling and stuff because it just gets so dang hot down here. You don't want to go outside. I guess if you're lucky enough to have your layout in the climate control.
Yeah, I could definitely see why you would say that because yeah, once it does get too hot, it's like too hot then at that
Yeah,
point. Unless you're in like a swimming pool or on
exactly.
a boat.
So I picked up a couple box cars the other day, and they were pretty good. It's Atlantic and Eastern Carolina. It's the ones that were in the Lionel catalog in one of the pamphlets, and it's got like the tobacco route on them. They're pretty slick. I'll point them out to you when it comes back around here. I'm normally not a big fan of Lionel box cars so much, but those turned out pretty good.
Which one? I'll bring it up on the bridge camera.
Uh, I think it's on the inside loop with the Greenbrier.
Thanks, would not. Yeah, that's. I could not find any pictures of that sea liner online, and I'm like, I'm just gonna take a gamble on it. And then Mike's American Flyer and I went up. We got to the car and we cracked it open, and I'm like, oh yeah, this was this was a good buy. Did we lose me or did we lose Sam? I don't know if we lost Sam or what happened there, or on my end. Okay, so it was Sam's end, not my end.
Oh, there we go. I think I hit something accidentally. Sorry about that.
Here's a good view of the backdrop, guys. Kind of a good view.
That looks sharp.
The smoke unit smells like it's running way too hot. I'm gonna give that a break. Yeah, it turned out it looks really good actually on the camera right there.
Yeah, that does. That looks fantastic.
Dude said Sam's part or Jeremy's party and Sam's gone.
Yeah, I actually think I clicked like a pause button by accident when I was trying to move the camera.
Jeremy said it wasn't me.
I saw that. That was cracking me up.
I'll bring your cameras back on.
We'll still blame him though, right?
Yeah, we gotta blame him.
I can't believe he didn't come. I hope he makes October.
Well, he's in here right now. Jeremy, how's it looking for October? Dathan, I had him when I bought the backdrop. He cut the corner, so like the one wall is its own piece, and then the corner is cut. We got Wild Mary in here.
Oh dear.
Mike's American Flyer. I can't really take any credit for that. That was Lauren. I came home from work today and she had that all up.
Yeah, blow that back up again with your backdrop. I want to see that again.
What do you want to see?
Your backdrop again. That shot of your backdrop. Yeah, that looks great. What did you end up doing? Did you have to put a backing behind that, or how did you go with that?
Lauren. So the wall right here to the left, I can show you. So like right here,
Mm-hmm.
that's just poster board. She glued the backdrop to the poster board, and the wall itself, like because I have that mountain in the corner too, so it's kind of holding that up. And then we'll probably put a tack right here just to tack it in. That's about it. But that
Gotcha.
whole back wall there, that's kind of like that brown boarded, like I said, thin stuff that you put behind like maybe
Yeah,
TV
like
stands
like
or stuff.
Luan paneling or something like that.
Yeah, it's like that.
Yeah,
And then
it
that's
changed
what's
the whole look of that angle. You know what I mean? Like it gives it so much depth there.
yeah, Dathan. He does it on a machine, so you can tell him whatever length you want. Or Dathan, yeah, he'll cut it however you want and whatever length you want. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I came home and she had it all done. Jeff, thanks for saying that's an awesome train.
Yeah, that was great.
What's up, Aaron? There you go. Jeremy said you guys got to come back over now since we got the backdrop up. It does. It looks like looking at it in person. I'm not gonna say it doesn't look good because it does look good, but like when you see it on camera, I feel like the camera makes it look
Yeah, I think you get
better.
that depth from the camera.
Yeah.
Like it looks like that hill just keeps going up behind the layout there. Looks great.
I don't know if it might be Masonite board. Ed, I'll let you know when Lauren comes back down, or if she's in the chat, she can chime in. But Sam, I didn't get to see your cars yet. I'm gonna check them out when I come
Oh,
by.
yeah.
Nickel Plate Dave, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. I always forget the company, Dathan. Let me look it up real quick. I bought all my backdrops actually came from this guy. He's real popular. Trackside Scenery. I think the guy that runs his name is Joey. He's a nice guy.
I think I've looked at his web page or something before. I did get some more shells up, so I got some more engines up on the wall.
I don't know how Gold Standard runs smoke as much as he does the whole time we used to do lives because
Well, didn't he use about half a bottle per load?
he he does use like half a bottle when he fills it up, but train 68. Did I miss those cars, Sam? Or are they on a different
No,
train?
they're coming around here in just a little while. Let me get this. I'm gonna speed this Challenger up out of the way so it's
That
not
that thing
blocking
is
them when they
smoking
come in.
really good.
Yeah, and I've got it cut down on low. I'm just gonna cut it off.
That's what I had mine running on low too, and I just shut them down.
Some of these early vision lines, it seems like they don't have like the sound on that thing is either just blast you out of here or quiet, and the horn doesn't change at all when you do the volume. It's just the engine noise.
Well, see, David was just telling me that before you got on here. If you hold the aux button and then hit the volume, that changes the chuff volume, and then if you just use the volume button, then that changes the talk and then the whistle.
This is the we. I tried it. Me and Sid tried it with this one, and he said this is the early legacy one, and it said that I think the pot is what he said was the only way to do it on this one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Sleeves, what's up? Jimbo, what's going on?
Jimbo.
That morning after like Salty and Jeremy were over here and we were running trains, dude, my basement, like when I came home from work, it stunk from smoke fluid. It was just,
Oh, I bet. Yeah. So that's the Greenbrier, the family line Greenbrier. You
well,
want to
that's a
pick up?
nice one.
Yeah, it's pretty sharp. And then some more Jake stuff that he found me. That's a Seaboard uh, reefer, Atlantic Dispatch reefer. This Hormel in car I got from Woodnot. I picked that up from him at York. And then I bought. I think Jake picked that one up, but then the green one I picked up from York. Chesapeake John's Boy. I got that from, and then I got that arch top from him. But those orange ones are the Lionel ones I was telling you about. They're Atlantic and East Carolina, and it says the tobacco belt route or whatever in the little thing. It's pretty slick. They're pretty good looking little cars.
No, those are sharp. Are they, is that like the double sheath or single sheaths?
See,
Or is
I think
that,
it's the single sheath, the USRA single sheath, I believe.
I don't know if I have a Lionel single sheath, honestly. Now that you say
Yeah.
that, I know I have MTH, but that's a cool looking car.
Yeah, I was happy with them. Like I think that's the only thing I ordered out of that one pamphlet last year, but they turned out nice, like nicer than I thought they would.
Sam, do you know if that Challenger's from the 2018 run or is it earlier
I
than that?
I think it's the earlier run, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I think Sid said that was the earlier run. Like does 2014 sound right or something like that? And guys, I could be wrong about that. I'm not an expert on these things. If it may use the ox thing to do it, but we tried it, couldn't get it to do anything.
Jeremy's asking who makes the Western Maryland car with the black, I think it means walkway. Yeah.
Western Maryland car. Oh, that's an Atlas. The meatball on it.
What's
Yeah,
up,
I'm pretty sure
TJ?
that's an Atlas car. My Western Maryland personal concierge arranged the purchase of that one. I'm pretty sure.
There's that Virginian caboose, Sam.
Yeah, that's a sharp looking caboose.
Jake said it's Lionel because they do it wrong.
Oh, oh, it's Lionel then.
Yeah, Jeff, I mean, do you have any trains or are you just getting in like you don't have any trains or nothing? David wants to know what the cab number is on that, Sam.
On the Clinchfield, it's 672, I think.
Lionel Richie wants to know what a Western Maryland is.
Yeah, 672 is the cab number.
I don't know. These bush apples are pretty good. Pretty tasty. What is the C of the board?
I expect nothing less from Jake and his Maryland education. There's Doc.
No, I enjoy going to yours more to hang out and talk to people than I do actually the train shop. Might sound bad.
No, I agree. Like I said, I had a blast this time, and like I said, I bought very little stuff actually at the show. I mean, that didn't keep me from coming back with a carload of stuff, but very little of it was bought at the show.
Well, I just got a baffle. It's got a little frozen ball inside.
Ooh, look at you. They don't charge extra for
Doc
that.
said, "Oh, is it your birthday, Doc? Happy birthday!"
Happy birthday, Doc.
You missed out. I had your setup for the train cars here, but I had to take it off. I almost crashed my trains. So I was like, that's enough for that for now.
Well, I have two trains running on the same line. Y'all know how that usually ends for me on these lives, so that's exciting for y'all later.
I'm so jealous that you can run two trains on your layout at the same time. That's not
It
happening for me.
it's not as exciting as you think. It's kind of nerve wracking. I mean, it's all right for like 5 or 10 minutes, but like running for an hour or so like this, like I'm always over there, especially I'm running a bunch of new cars and stuff tonight, and I don't really know. I make sure none of them got couplers or going to kick loose or anything like that.
Yeah, that's the main thing you got to worry about. Exactly, the coupler is letting loose because once that
Right.
happens, yeah, you're in trouble. Yeah, would not. It was fun hanging out. I mean, I wish we had more time actually to hang out and talk because I feel like I was telling Salty and Mike's American Flyer, like I feel like the day just it goes so damn fast. It's
Yeah. I felt like I didn't run into y'all much this time, like at the show. Like in October, I'd see y'all in the parking lots and all that stuff. But this time it seemed like we only caught up at the club at nights.
yeah. Were you in the? Did you hang out in the Orange Hall a lot? Yeah, I don't know why we didn't see each other a lot.
Yeah, I
I know
was
for a
in the
while.
Orange Hall quite a bit, but we were kind of jumping back and forth, with that crew I run with. They'll call you over to here, then Zach will call you over to there. I was kind of always back and forth with stuff if somebody'd find something I was looking at or whatever. I almost got a Seaboard Legacy Decapod, man. I had been thinking about that thing a lot since I didn't buy it.
Seaboard Legacy Decapod.
Yeah, it's not the Vision line, not Decapod, Centipede. I'm sorry.
Oh, the centipedes.
Yeah, they did the Seaboards, but they weren't the Vision line. They were just in the regular Legacy run.
That means you should go to get them for cheaper.
Yeah, I could have there was a good price on it. I just had bought so much crap. I talked myself out of it, trying to be responsible and all.
All right, so Jeff got some trains. Nice. You just set up something on the carpet and run them then? David saying yours is from the 2010 release, Sam.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I thought it was the real early Vision line. It has like the little tethers and stuff in it.
I should. If you guys want to see different camera angles, let me know. I can move my cameras around. I should get a better one over here closer. Huh? Do I know where your phone is? I haven't seen it. All right, guys. This is Jeff. I've heard this a lot too. The older you get, the faster the days go.
That's probably true.
All right, everybody in the chat. Um, Train 68 is asking if he can use no aux on his fast track.
I don't even know what no ox is.
I really don't know either.
But say someone enlighten me on what no-op is, I might put answer the question.
Uncle Salty got a real good track cleaner that he always talks about.
Oh, is that some type of cleaning stuff?
I'm guessing it's something to clean the track with, maybe it's rusty. I'm not sure. How are you, Gus? Well, Doc's birthday is May 10th, so it's this weekend. Yeah, Sleeves, I think I only
Happy
ran this
early
engine
birthday.
on live one time. I think I ran it one time on a live, and then that's about it. And then I ran it when Salty was over here because I think this was Salty's favorite engine. So Dathan said he uses mineral spirits, and Pop's Train says it's a track cleaner.
Okay. If it's made for track cleaning, I don't see why you couldn't use it on things as long as it's not like acetone based or something for the plastic of the fast track. I mean, I've even seen people use acetone on fast track. You just don't sop it on the plastic, you know?
Yeah, you just want to put it on a rag and have it on the rag, and then wipe the top of the rails, and you'll probably be fine. But
Right.
he's saying this helps keep the track from getting dirty, but B&O said it leaves a residue. I bought this. It's called Track and Rail Cleaner. It's supposed to improve your connections.
Do you notice any
Hold on.
difference in cleaning it? Does it seem to work pretty good or?
Well, Salty knows I don't clean my track that enough, but
Yeah, I don't either.
you can tell I've had this bottle for probably 2 years or 3 years, and look how much
Okay.
is used out of it.
Yeah, that's fair. That's
Not
the
much.
great tattletale there, isn't it?
Of course, Newt. Nate's always going off the rails.
That seems fair.
Bill, nice to see you in the chat. I don't think I've ever seen you in the chat before. Thanks for stopping by. Aaron's rubbing it in. He got 765. He said it sounds good. Jeff said his trains are just for display. Well, there's nothing wrong with buying trains and just stocking up until you get a layout built.
Yeah, I mean that's a good start. Then you can just put something together and you already got stuff to run on it. It's it's a pretty expensive proposition to build a layout and collect trains at the same go round.
Salty said he uses an electric cleaner. And he swears by it. He says it works really well.
It probably does. You know, you think most electronics cleaners would have to be plastic safe and stuff too, so probably is not a bad choice. So the clinch field is a whole new road name for me. So that's opened up a whole new world of needing hoppers and box cars and all kinds of clinch field crap. So yay me.
I wanted to actually buy some H21s whenever I was at York, and I didn't get any.
Yeah. I like those N and W patch ones are pretty. I guess they're patched, or they just bought them and painted them or whatever. But they're good looking hoppers.
He's talking about doing an outside layout. I think if you do an outside layout, I think you have to get Atlas track, right? Isn't that the one that holds up
Yeah, they
outside?
that stainless Atlas track or whatever.
Yeah, you can buy track that's made for outside, I believe. Lionel Richie said you always need more railroads to collect.
She seems like about the time you get squared away, somebody pops out something you got to have and something else.
I sent Sam one recently that I might buy, which will put me down another railroad that I don't have.
You need to go down that route. There's lots of room for you over here on that road name. It's actually not. I mean, like you can find like they didn't make a lot of stuff, but it's not really sought after. You can find some decent stuff.
Then whenever I get tired of it, Sam might want it anyway, so I have something to
Probably
possibly
so.
would buy it.
Probably so.
Let's move this over this way and see what this looks like.
That's where
I
you
need to
find
get
your
some.
little gems when you find a road name that's just big enough that the manufacturers don't ignore it, but it's also not super popular. So you can catch the deals before they get snagged up.
I don't know if that looks any good.
Well, it's good. I like that engine. Yeah, I couldn't
This
believe
is.
Gizmo found that ACL Northern.
I didn't even know until you told me. Then I went and watched
Yeah,
his reel, and I was like,
I didn't. I didn't ask him yet where he got it from, but I'm gonna be mad if he just bought it off trains or something random like that. It didn't pop up in my wish list.
"Yeah, Jeff, those pacemaker cars, those are actually RMT, which you can get those for a good price." I'll lose here. Look out!
Is that cocaine Lou?
Yep.
That is the absolute best nickname ever. Ohio Angler thinks you're going for Monon, which actually not far off.
Moan on. That's Mike. That's Tattoo Mike's favorite.
Yeah.
It was funny that he was wearing the shirt at York.
Yeah, like so what I think like he made a bet with somebody that if they buy it, he'd wear it or whatever. So
I think
good
it
on
might
him
have been.
for
Was it Rich that bought it? Maybe it was Rich.
I don't know, but good on him for doing it. I mean, he followed through with it, I guess.
Oh, Sean's going down the Conrail loophole. Lionel Richie said Conrail was way better.
That's funny.
All right, here's a really good someone that Dawn actually used the no locks, and he said that he believes it ruined like all of his traction tires. So I don't know if I'd use that.
Uh, so I seem to
Cap,
have developed a little bit of an E6 problem here.
what's going on?
I seem to have developed a bit of an E6 problem here. I swung the camera over there. I hung up. I finally put all my E6s up on the wall up there.
Hold on, let me get a full view of it. Oh, dude, those are yours. The diesel, the white diesel.
Oh,
Those are
I
demonstrators,
actually
aren't they?
I did some trading with Woodnot and ended up getting those at York this year from him.
I,
He
s-
had them, and I've always liked those. I mean, that's one of my new favorite things.
that's a demonstrator, isn't it?
It is, yes, the GM demonstrator from the World's Fair.
Lauren and I were watching that reel, and we saw, or it was, I don't know if Zach put up, someone put the reel up of that engine, and she was like, "What
It was
engine's
Zach.
that?"
We were running it at the club, and Zach posted one.
That's a sick engine, Sam. I like it.
It is. Yeah, it's got the clear shell on the thing, and that was actually prototypical. It really had a clear shell on it when they built it, and I'd like to find the B for it.
Dude. Yeah, that's a nice engine. I'm jealous of that one.
They're nice. If you ever get a chance to
Actually,
grab it, I suggest you do it. That's one of the best looking engines I've seen.
I
Which
just
I
like the
like
white paint
E6s
scheme.
anyhow. Yeah.
I like the white paint. You don't see too
I,
many white engines.
no, I wish we need next time they do E6s, we need to get somebody to do a custom run of just a full white like that. Because I think me and Woodnut were talking about this. Eventually, when they after they did the tours and they showed the thing off, they eventually put it in service, and I think they painted the back A unit in white to match the front one.
Oh man, if we could get dual white units, I would definitely. I'd be
Yeah,
all over that.
yeah, that thing is
Then it says diesel real big in the front. I love it.
yeah, yeah, that's a good looking. Good looking. I almost ran it tonight, but I just had so much steam stuff on there. I decided just to stick with what I had.
Ohio said, Joker said he plans on getting the Conrail switcher out of the Atlas catalog.
He did say that. Yeah, I heard. I saw his little thing. He said he's going to pick that up. I kind of like that Bicentennial 44 tonner. Man, that thing's very tempting. Speaking of that, what you thinking for that? Was anything in there that piqued your interest?
I honestly, this might sound bad, but I didn't even look at the catalog yet. I watched some
Yeah.
of Ray's. I watched some of his live last night, so I saw some of the
Hmm.
stuff that was in it, and it seems like it's a lot of modern stuff. So if you guys know
It is.
me,
It is a lot of modern. Yeah. There's
I'm kind of
ES
safe from that.
44s. Yeah. Like I said, that 44 tonner, I ordered the B&O, the golden spike car. I'm gonna get that. But other than that, I don't. I'm torn about. I might pick up a set of those modern reefers, but I don't have anything modern. But I just kind of wonder if I might not regret not getting them.
Sam's going, man, Sam, you're going all over the place now. You're going modern too.
Well, I do. I have one ES44, but it's the
Woodnuts,
orange one.
he's
So
saying about the off white. They were painted that. We need to get someone to do that now. I would
yeah,
definitely
wouldn't that be
I'd
cool
be
to
in
have
on
the
that.
AB or AA like that, or even an
I,
ABA?
heck yeah. Hell yeah. That'd be awesome. Two
I've
white
really gone
ones.
whole hog in the seaboard stuff. Like
There's
that's
other ones that you
becoming.
got that
Oh, the Golden Gates.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Are they giving you problems though, or are they
no. I
behaving?
kind of sorted them. I figured out what I was doing wrong, and I just figured out I can't switch between the app and the 990. It doesn't like that. Like if you start on the app, you got to finish running it on the app or restart them. You start on the 990 remote, you got to finish with that because they kind of get a little weird when you go back and forth between running them on the tablet or the remote. So I just run them with the remote now, and they've been running good.
Jeff said that his train masters are the demonstrators. I think those are the Century clubs. I'm starting to dig demonstrator schemes. That might be the next thing I start collecting.
I
Actually,
I am too. Like since I got those GM demos and stuff, and then I saw, like I said, Woodnot got those the Centipede demonstrators. Man, that's a good looking engines. Like I've seen a few other ones that I like.
Rich said he got a white GP30 and he's looking for the unlettered one. They called it the Ghost.
The Ghost.
That's pretty
I
cool.
think I've seen that one that he's talking about. That is a neat engine. It's kind of got that flat white also.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Salty and I were talking about the demonstrators, and they're they're pretty awesome.
Yeah, I feel like I'm getting enough of a collection now that I can start going down that rabbit hole a little bit on some of the, the one-off stuff like that.
Well, and like Salty said, like a demonstrator, you can pull it with anything because it was used for everything. So I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah, they literally took it to every road and towed their stuff around to show them how great it was. And that's a good shot right there, man.
you see a little moonshiner sitting on the bank over there on the right.
Oh yeah, that's nice. That's pretty cool. I got to
The
get Lauren
still,
to
it's like
build me some of those airplane flats.
we could do that, Sam.
Yeah, I need to do that. Those look good. So me being the master of all things O scale and the incredibly bright person that I am, um, I ordered a couple of Trainmaster flat cars with pipe loads that I pre-ordered like 2 years ago from Atlas. They
Hmm.
came into Legacy Station the other day, and I picked them up and I ordered the two rail ones because I'm an idiot. So now I gotta
No, you
it.
didn't.
I did. I ordered the two rails because I'm stupid. So now I gotta go ahead. I gotta buy new trucks for those to be able to run them. It's hard being born dumb, man. It's hard to it's a rough life being born stupid.
I can't believe you did that.
I did. I totally did. I guess I just didn't pay attention to when I ordered them, and didn't realize I picked the two rail one.
I mean, it's kind of easy. I could see that being something that's not that. I mean, easy to do, honestly.
Yeah. Honestly, that was so long ago. I might not have even realized they made two rail versions of those. Because I
Well,
ordered these
yeah,
like
that's another
it was
thing.
Atlas, so it was 2 years ago.
That was probably when you were just getting into it too.
It literally was some of the first stuff I pre-ordered.
So I could definitely see that.
Yeah. I think I ordered the those Atlas car flats, some Atlas like the Coca-Cola diecast cars, and the S2.
Slack Cat, what's up? Lionel Richie said he knows somebody that does two rail, so he might be able to swap you
Yeah,
some
I
trucks.
yeah, I'd be happy to. That'd be great. I think Sid told me that I had the good Cadies on it, that I could use the Cadies and just put the two rail trucks on it. But I mean, I could also take the Cadies off and just do the full truck conversion.
That Southern bus is pretty cool.
It is neat. Jake was like, "You want this?" And it was a good price. I said, "Yeah, just grab it." And after seeing it, I like it.
The flats they're pretty awesome. Exactly, guys. If you guys anybody's interested in getting a koozie done with their logo on it, let me know. Lauren's doing them.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna send you that. I finished up my changing up my logo. So yeah, I'm gonna get with you on that.
Awesome. They turned out really nice. I mean, mine. I've been using the hell out of mine. It's held up.
Oh Lord, Jake just sent me an MTH ACL Northern for sale. That's pretty expensive for a PS2 engine though.
Yeah, Jeff. Not all of the Army flats do. The ones that say United States Army underneath them, those come with the load. Uh, the plain flats, those are we made those, and then there's one that has a tank and then like a little car on it, and then a tank and a truck on it. I custom made those ones. So those are I just bought the tanks. So yes, you can buy them with them, and some you can get without them.
If I did those airplane flats, so what do? I get like the airplane kit and send it to y'all, or y'all just build the cradle and you just tell me what planes to get?
Honestly, you could do it either way, Sam. I mean, it's not the biggest problem is getting the flats.
Right.
Um, and then yeah, obviously we'd have to find airplanes, which I'll have to. I mean, usually I go on eBay and find them, and then whatever the airplane costs, and then we gotta get the plane kit. It's not really that bad.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're handy, you could probably easily do it yourself.
Yeah. Do y'all have just like a template you use to make the rack for them, or how does that work? Or could you
Yeah,
just sell me the rack?
PGH Train Fanatic actually makes those, so you can go on his
Oh, okay.
website and buy it, and then you got to build the whole thing and then put the plane on it.
Okay. I kind of like little projects like that. It's a way that you can take a weekend and actually complete something. You know what I mean? With seems like with the layout, like it's hard to complete one thing in a weekend. You know, sometimes you need that win.
Yeah, they're not really that bad to do. No, Jeremy, he did his like he got balsa wood and cut balsa wood. You can do that too.
Yeah. Well, we probably don't want to do it the way Jeremy did it, if you know what I'm saying.
Slackhead, I think I said hi to you, but I'm gonna make sure I did.
I mean, if it took him 4 hours to build it, you know, two and a half of that was because he glued himself together with super glue trying to build it.
Dathan, I do have your sticker. I gotta get my I gotta stain the rest of my layout now so I can get everybody's stickers up. The koozies, how much are they, Lauren? How much? 40. $40 for 12, Dathan.
I don't think I need but 12. I don't know. I don't have 12 friends.
You have way more than 12 friends. Nickel Plate Dave saying he's seen a YouTuber who runs fast track outside with no locks on it to help keep it from corroding. So, I mean, I guess you can use it.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Lou wants to know what everybody's thoughts are on the on the Atlas catalog. Yeah, put it that. Anybody ordering anything from the Atlas catalog? I'm sure there's got to be some people ordering some
Yeah.
stuff.
Like I said, I'm trying to decide about those moderns, the mechanical roofs. I think they're fantastic looking rolling stock, but I just don't know if I'd run them. And other than that, like I said, I might grab those. I hope somebody I like those two bay coal hoppers they did, but none of them were in roads that I want. So maybe we'll see some custom runs of some stuff that I might snag some coal hoppers or something.
Bill said that he did the same thing you did, Sam, and he said if you notice the numbers that are 300 or 3 rail and 200 is 2 rail
Oh,
on the Atlas
excellent.
boxes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let me see. I got my boxes around here somewhere. I mean, I don't really have to confirm it now because I know I did that. But oh yeah, 300 2887 3. Yeah, okay. So it'll be a 200 number. Well,
TJ,
it probably also clearly said 2 rail and 3 rail, and that didn't stop me from clicking the button. So
sounds like a lot of you guys are screwed. On my wallet, Slackcat, I'm pretty much safe from this catalog. It's too modern for me. I'm good.
yeah, for all things considered, if I get out of there with two or three cars, I think I've done pretty good. I wanted
TJ's
those Norfolk and Western, the bicentennials, but it was a complete fantasy. Like that isn't they didn't even have that kind of hopper back then. So I think I'm gonna pass on those.
TJ's buying all 8 Tropicana reefers and 2 CEFX reefers.
Yeah.
I feel like that catalog's probably going to hit a lot of people pretty hard.
Yeah, I heard. I don't know if this was insight or not, but I heard Ben Trains when they were doing the the actual Atlas debut of it on YouTube. He mentioned something about maybe other colors in the next couple catalogs in those Tropicanas. Because if that's new tooling, they're probably going to run it pretty regular, I'd say, for a little while.
Lauren, what was that backing board you used for the backdrop? She said she thinks it was just called backer board.
Yeah, I think they do call it that.
Nothing wrong with that, Dawn. Sometimes you're good to be safe.
Yeah.
It
I
doesn't hurt.
I don't have any spoilers of any kind, but I keep every time people I know that know what's gonna or that they think they know what's gonna be in that sunset catalog in the summer sure think it's funny when they talk about me. So that's got me a little concerned.
You're concerned about
The summer third rail catalog.
Give me 1 second, I'll be right back.
So what's next after this? We got I guess summer catalog for third rail, and I guess has anybody heard from Lionel? Are they back to the big catalogs? Or are they doing the pamphlets again this year? Has anybody heard? Rich, you got the Pacific Fruit 44 tonner. I would have swore you were going to get the Halloween one.
Jeff, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that either. I just try to, it helps me save money, is what it does for me. Kind of like how I like to stick to the same road names. All right, boys, I'll
I
give you
thought
guys
you'd
a
be.
little tour of this. I got the phone, so
Oh, that looks good. I like that duck boat. I thought you'd be very proud of my Pensy Decapod, Mike.
no, I think that's a good pickup.
I have like 4 Pensy engines now.
I'm proud of you, Sam.
I'm practically one of y'all. Next thing I'm going
This
to be
was a
buying Scrapple.
Here's the little moonshiners,
Oh yeah, that's cool.
and then there's the Woodland Scenics building. This thing's pretty
Hmm.
detailed too. It's got like an interior.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's not a full interior, but yeah, I'm really happy with this. It turned out awesome. This is where everybody's stickers are going to start going once I get this stained.
Okay, cool. Did I give you a sticker?
Yep,
Yeah. Okay, good.
I got a ton of stickers actually that I gotta get set up. No, I think the Decapod's one of the better engines, like newer engines that Lionel's done recently. Now you just need to get a J1. I think the J1's probably my favorite, one of my favorite Penske engines.
I've got I've got, is it the M1 Mountain? Is that,
Oh, you have an M1 too?
I do. It's the TMCC one though. It's not, So I've got the S2. That's the duplex, right?
The S2 is the turbine, right?
Okay, yeah, I got the S2. What's the duplex? What is it? What is it?
That's the T1.
The T1. I've got the T1,
You
the
have a
S2.
T1?
hmm
Is it
Again, it's
Legacy or
TMCC.
it can't be?
No,
It's got to be
I don't think.
TMCC.
Yeah, they didn't ever do one in Legacy, did they?
No, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah. If they ever do one in Legacy, I will get that. Um, and then I've got the TMCC Mountain, the M1 or whatever, and then now I've got the Pensy thing, and I've got I don't know if this is technically a Pensy, but I've got the Conrail GG1. Oh, actually, I have two Williams GG1s also.
Dathan, I'll see what I can do on that for you. If I could get enough people that would just want to piece it together, a couple, that would probably work. But I mean, maybe I'll order that color that you want, and then I'll just use the rest for myself. Aaron's saying July, so we're back to the July catalogs again.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know if they'd officially said whether they were doing the big catalogs or not.
TJ, I felt bad. He was like talking to somebody, and I'm like the type of person who don't want to just go up and interrupt somebody. I really wanted to meet Dave whenever I was there, but him and I don't know who he was talking to, but Rich, I got one of your banners. Yeah, TMCC M1A. I don't have an M1A. I got an M1. I don't know if Lionel can ever do a T1 again because of what happened with that whole thing.
Oh, is
That was
that
like
like was that a lawsuit engine or something?
yes, and that was like that was before I got into the hobby, so I don't really know the full story of what happened. But
Right.
supposedly I'm pretty sure they stole it from MTH or something.
I know there were some shenanigans back in the day.
Dawn, I would like to see pictures of your layout. You're gonna have to. My email's on. Or I can just give you my email me or message me on one of the messengers and send me some pictures of your layout. Yeah, Maddie. See, that's the biggest thing with TMCC. Like, I have no problem with TMCC, but the two chuffs is not. I'm not a fan of that at all.
Yeah, my the duplex I have, it also doesn't have Odyssey on it, so it gets a little fast and slow at times.
I'm surprised you don't throw Blue Nami in it.
I can't remember if that one's got the pull more in it or not. I talked to Sid about it, and he actually was trying to. He was telling me that I should probably get like the MTH one or even the Weaver one if I was going to go to that trouble to do it. He said they're a little bit nicer models.
Oh, now you're stepping on me, Sam. That's what I'm. I'm looking for a Weaver actually to
Are
do
you?
a Blue Nami on.
Yeah, yeah, that's what he said. He said those are just or he said, or even the the third rail one.
I still have my Line Master T1. I need to. Someone's supposed to buy it, but we'll see how that goes. They still haven't bought it yet.
Yeah,
Once I hate to sound like this, but like once you start getting some scale engines, and then you have a Line Master, mine it just doesn't look right with my stuff anymore now.
yeah, I could see that. And
Nothing,
and that's not a
nothing against
dig
people
on.
that like
Yeah,
it, but
agreed. if you're running trains, you're running trains. It really don't matter what it is. But yeah, once you build a layout and you start running the scale stuff, it'd be kind of hard to go back. But if that's all you can run, then run it.
Exactly. And that, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it's just that tolling itself. It just doesn't have like hardly any detail on it. But I mean, I know the T1 doesn't have much detail on it to begin with. But
Yeah.
well, they haven't ran a Line Master T1 in forever. Because I think I have the only Legacy one they did. That's the one I have. Doc got a Redding crane and a tender. I mean, I could see them definitely doing a Vision Line T1. I mean, and making a new tolling for it just because of them redoing that engine.
That's kind of what I wonder if it's not going to happen when that thing gets close to being done. If they don't do that, be like the big boy battle going on right now, but for the
Yeah,
T1.
everybody's putting big boys out.
We'll be looking back on this 15 years from now, talking about the big boy battle of 26.
Did you decide what you're gonna do about that? Are you gonna come up here? Or are you not sure?
I haven't figured it out yet. I just try to see. Probably end up doing nothing if I'm dead honest with you. Got a lot of work stuff going on right now with my company that may prevent me from being able to get away. So
Being
we'll
busy is not a
see.
bad thing.
No, it's not. Especially after we hit a little slow spot there. So we will see. It's kind of one of those things I'd like to do, but I don't know if it's going to end up being high enough priority to make it like if it came down to going and seeing the big boy or going to October York, I'm going to go to October York.
Yeah, I understand.
Plus, I've heard rumors, and it's probably all it is rumors, but I hear rumors that there's a chance it might run south at some point in the future. So,
I've actually heard that too.
yeah,
Captain Andy said he has a third rail upgraded to ERR. I bet that thing's probably nice, Andy.
yeah.
Big Rich, do you have an MTHT one? He's thinking about getting it upgraded. I heard the MTH one was really nice.
They look pretty good. I've seen them like at shows and stuff, and they seem to. I think they may look a little better than the Lionel, in my opinion.
Train 68 saying the big boy is supposed to come to Tennessee.
Oh well, if he does that, I'll definitely go see that. That's I can be to pretty much well, unless it's like Memphis or something. I can be there within 4 or 5 hours. So
Yeah, a few years back, whenever I was down in Atlanta for the Masters, we stayed at Lauren's aunt and uncle's, and then on the way back, we went to the Jack Daniels distillery. That was a pretty far drive to get to there from there.
yeah, that is that's Lynchburg, Kentucky, or Lynchburg, Tennessee. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah, that's a pretty good haul. I've been there too. It's a pretty cool deal to go visit that.
yeah, it was
Of
pretty.
course, Augusta's 2.5 hours from Atlanta. The other way.
Yeah, we went to the Masters, and then I don't know how we ended up going there and staying with our aunt. I don't know if we had 2 hours to drive to get to where they lived at or what it was, but it was a little bit of a drive.
Well, the PGA Finals is literally in my backyard. If you ever wanted to come down here for that, you got a place to stay, and you could walk to the golf course from my house.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like literally, they shut my road down and make it one way to get the buses in and out. And like the GSP and all that run all that park in my driveway when that goes on. Like I'm the only person around here I could get like $50 a person parking for cars in my yard if I wanted to. May have
You
to
should,
afford this train hobby.
you should take advantage of that.
$50 to park and then $35 to tour the train layout while you're visiting. That's what I'm gonna charge.
Doc wants to know how close you are to Macon, Georgia.
Uh, hour and a half, something like that, depending on traffic.
I can't remember where Lauren's and Uncle live, but they live in a really
I think you said it was
it was
like
nice.
Duluth or Decatur or Duluth or something, wasn't it? Wasn't it up
It
that way?
might have been, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember like whenever her and I first started dating, we went down there to visit, and their neighbor was like the Georgia Bulldogs coach.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He had like big bulldog statues in his driveway and stuff.
Right.
I was like, yeah, this is way too nice for me.
Yeah. If it was a UGA coach, it probably was a pretty nice area.
They probably, I mean, if they have to completely remake that tolling, I mean, maybe they're already in the works for it. You never know.
Unless they acquired MTHs.
Oh yeah, or they could that'd be interesting actually.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be a full circle moment?
What is so out of your Pennsylvania engines, Sam? Which one's your favorite?
Uh, Probably the S2 like that. I had no idea that those were such cool engines. Like I've had the post war one, the post war S2, but
You get a train
oh,
stop, Sam.
yeah, I saw it just short over there. Let me go see what's going on. But yeah, I don't know. I just didn't realize that was such a big engine and stuff. Like that's a large engine.
I feel like that was probably the best bang for the buck whenever that came out. Honestly,
Yeah, it really was.
I just know you said you had two engines running on one track. I didn't want you having a.
No, it's this. Luckily, this is the solo. I just saw a little spark and it stopped over there. I don't know. Maybe it has slightly derailed.
David's excited because Atlas. I didn't know those were all new tooling. How Atlas is coming out with these new reefers, putting the new tooling.
Yeah, I think I. Oh, I see what it is. Yeah, I see what it is. The ox tender has derailed.
Aaron said he should have got a Tuscan Red S1 when it came out. Those are pretty cool. Those things are massive.
Yeah, I kind of wouldn't mind having one of those actually.
The S1.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that the S1 was bigger than the big boy.
Oh, is it technically longer?
I guess, yeah. I think the
Yeah.
S1's bigger than the big boy.
I saw somebody modeled one time the entire um like huh, that is weird. It's still shortened. Let me go see what's going on here. But they modeled the entire whatever World's Fair it was that they showed that they had those on display and stuff, and I thought that was pretty neat.
Yeah, whenever it was at the
Oh,
World's Fair, didn't they have it like on display and it was sitting there like the wheels were sitting there moving and stuff? Or am I
um,
imagining that?
yes, no, yeah, they did actually run on a. It ran on a like rollers of some sort.
Yeah. Train 68's asking where we get our buildings at. I mean, eBay's always a good place to buy stuff. Menard's got a lot of O scale. Woodland Scenics. I mean, any train store. If you go Woodland Scenics, so you're probably going to usually pay a decent amount for it. It's a little bit more pricey.
So the see what the problem is now. Lost the screw came out of the lead truck on the tender.
That's a little bit of a problem.
Yeah, is no bueno.
It's funny because like when Anthony, like my son, whenever he was still very into the trains, he always was big on the S1. He had like a it was like a Lionel pamphlet of the S1, and he was like amazed by it. So, like you said,
They're,
that's one engine if I could find, I would like to find it just because of the fact that he was always wanted it.
yeah, yeah, they're pretty cool engines, for no doubt.
Now he's not a fan of the trains anymore, but
You may make it back.
yeah, that backdrop makes a big difference. Now you don't got to look at step railings.
Yeah, that is that it's amazing how that whole changed the entire look of that layout.
All right, Angler's heading out. He said he'll see everybody on the next live.
Oh man,
Thanks for
thanks
hanging
for
out.
showing.
If you had to pick one engine out of your collection, I mean, I know you got a huge collection now, Sam. Which one would you say is your favorite as of right now?
You know, I probably still have to go with the Class A, man. I'm just an N&W guy. I just I like those. I like those big articulateds. What about you? What's yours?
Oh man, that's a tough question for me.
Do I need to tell you what my favorite engine you have is? I think that will be pretty easy for you to figure out.
The ACL.
Yeah,
That's probably honestly up there with one of my favorite engines in my collection. It's just so
that's the wrong answer. You're supposed to say, "Yeah, I'm about bored of that one."
honestly. I mean, I really like the Niagara. Niagara's a really cool engine.
That's up there with me too. Okay, I do like my Niagara.
Um, that's a hard question. Obviously, I like all of them. That's why I buy them.
Yeah,
I don't know if Woodnot's heading out, but he said great stream. This is a fun one.
this had to
David
happen to
said
the worst engine.
David said the ES44 AC is where it's at.
All right. Well, yeah, each their own.
Um, Tim wants to know what your engine count is, Sam, if you know.
I really don't. I think I'm in the 60s, maybe.
Brevs, what's going on? Thanks, B&O.
That's part of what I'm trying to work on right now. I got that. I'm doing the Jeremiah's, has that new software.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to go in and do it. I think I have. I'd have to look again. I don't remember, but I think I'm somewhere in the 60s. That's not. I don't count like AA units and stuff as like two different engines, unless they were bought separately.
I do not have a chassis diesel. I don't have anything chassis, honestly. Do you have anything chassis, Sam?
Uh, I do not. I've got some B&O kind of Chessie era stuff ordered. But, I mean, technically, the family line's engine carried the Chessie like safety train.
I think TJ said that back in the back. He said they were old chassis passenger cars or something.
Yeah.
Everybody else, we got 45 people in here. What is your favorite locomotive in your collection? Let's see it. Let's see what everybody else says.
I like Sedano's version of that. Like, if your house caught on fire, which one would you grab first?
I know that's what he always hits me with. I'm like, that's a tough question.
It is tough.
Now you're asking me like, which engine am I going to let not get destroyed out of all my
Yeah.
engines? That's
I
really
mean, I'm
putting
going to
it
send
tough.
my wife back in after, and that's what I'm going to do.
I'm like, what's he going in to save more people? No, he's going in to save his trains.
Yeah. Well, I've been in plenty of fires, so it ain't no problem. I can crawl out of here with some trains.
I can crawl out of here with some trains. Yeah, see, Doc, the K4 is another nice one, too. Doc said at Reading T1 and K4. Lionel Richie said I have enough chassis to cover Mike and Sam.
Saw if he picked the M64. That's not surprising.
Mike's American Flyers turning in for the night. Have a good night, Mike.
See, Mike.
Aaron said pacemaker Mohawk. Mohawks are nice.
I don't have a Mohawk. I have a decent amount of New York Central, but I don't have to get a Mohawk at some point.
Nathan said his Lionel Santa Fe, Texas. Salty, the M64. Sleeves, I'm going to say yes to that question. And Brevs couldn't give a single answer.
Yeah.
Would not said third rail B&M R1A Mountain.
Nice.
And Big Rich says everything that says Southern Pacific.
Yeah. Or Rich is gonna be crawling out with trains too.
Train 68, I have nothing BSNF. Doc said he got multiple K4s and T1s. Sleeve said third rail CB&Q. Is that an 05A Northern? Lionel Richie said it's a tough one. He says probably should say the triplex, but his Western Maryland Shea is another one. Tim said he has too many favorites, but he said the one he likes to run the most is the first edition, the first Vision Line Big Boy, the first run. Here you go, Sam. Rich said he got a Mohawk for sale.
Oh, I can't afford Rich's stuff. Rich buys nice stuff. I can't afford his.
Doc said he's gonna get Stacy a Southern Pacific shirt for you. Tim's got a Legacy non-smoking whistle Mohawk. So a Mohawk with no whistle steam, but it's Legacy. What are you
Oh,
asking for
must
that,
be
Tim?
early legacy.
I'm interested to see what the price is on that one. The hotel across the street from the club will be open this year, right? For Fall
Yeah, I
York.
hear it's supposed to be. That's the rumor.
Anybody know what is it? What kind of hotel is it?
I've heard, but I can't remember what it is now.
Newt said he has clippers. He can give you a Mohawk.
Nice.
Oh, it's gonna be a Hampton Inn by Hilton. That's where I stay at. I stay at Hilton, so Rich said he does plans, layaway
I see
plans,
him.
and trades. Burnsy, what's going on?
It's Burnsy.
I didn't see Burnsy at York this year.
I did. I saw him at Newman's booth.
Where'd you see him at? The trains booth.
No, at Newman's. Ryan Newman's booth, Purple Hall.
I gotcha.
And I think I may have saw him at Andy's too. I think. I'm
Did you
curious
actually
as to.
did you fix your tender, Sam, or did you just take it off?
I fixed it. Yeah, no, it ended up being the actual the main tender, the tread. So what was shortened was that bolt that holds the tender up. You know where the spring is. Actually fell
Yeah.
off and it was shortened against the track. So I had to. It was shortened on the auxiliary tender, but it was the bolt from the regular tender. I just had it just came loose. I guess it came out, vibrated out. Judging from the rest of that collection, I've probably put more time on this engine since I've had it than the entire time that guy had it before.
Probably. He's got a price at $775. He says. Yeah, Burns. Yeah, I agree with you on that one. My York wasn't that great because I didn't see you. Damn, Sam's going heavy in the Western Maryland. We got Western Maryland Jake over here now.
Well, that's every bit of that is crap he's talked me into buying or bought for me.
That's funny. Oh, are those as third rails up on the top right corner shelf there? I think I see them.
Yeah, yeah. Here, let me swing that camera over. We'll take a gander.
We got Lauren in the chat.
I'll I'll run them one time when I come on here for you. They're fantastic engines. I really do like them.
How do they sound, Sam?
They sound pretty good for diesels. The TMC sounds weren't horrible on diesels. Stuff. They're just that mint green is just like it's just barely mint green, but it looks so good.
I'm jealous. I'm jealous of
I
those. Those things are awesome.
think they're going to look good with those orange Seaboard heavyweights.
It was funny whenever I sent that to you. You and I went and looked, and they were gone. I'm like, they're gone, and you're like, I know.
I thought that was a really good deal on.
Good night, Aaron. Yeah, those things are awesome. I'm digging those. I was telling Lauren about that. I was like, Sam's like, I'll sell them to you for what I paid for them. I was like, no, you're good.
Well, I know because I didn't like I thought you were sending them to me, because of that. I didn't, I felt bad afterward. I was like, oh, was he just sending me those, asking me what I thought about whether he should get them or not?
No, I sent them to you with all intentions of you
Right.
buying them.
Like I said, in the future, if you ever do that, make sure you say, hey, should I get these or something?
I wonder how close Lionel will get their paint to that.
I don't know. I'm, that's why I'm thinking about. I might just get I had the whole set ordered. I might just do that and still get it just in case. That way I have engines to match those cars. I would hope they'd at least match their own cars.
Tim sent you a video of that engine. He said you can check it out later, Sam.
All right.
Oh, Lauren's talking trash.
Hey, what's it about? That's funny. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought too. I was like, that's a little nice engine for Mike.
Big Rich, that I think Seaboard does have the heart as their logo, right?
Yeah, the Seaboard had like a heart logo on them.
Train 68's asking if you plan to add a railroad crossing with gates.
I have thought about it. I just kind of got to like finalize my exact where buildings are going and stuff. But yeah, I've thought about doing a crossing gate at some point somewhere on the way out. There's actually going to be two more tracks elevated above the loops that I have, so I'll be able to have five loops going at once.
Uh, Jeff's asking if the Seaboards are Elcos.
They are E7s.
Radar, have a good night. He's heading out. Said have a good weekend.
See you, Radar.
You're planning on doing an upper loop like across that back there, aren't you, Sam? Isn't that what you said?
I'm saying again one more time. I'm sorry.
You like where your houses are up on the top of that mountainside there. Are you planning on doing like another set of tracks up there, or is that not what you're doing the second set?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to do a. I'm going to do some. I'm thinking about doing a small like tourist line up there. That's just a small loop because that's eventually going to be like a Christmas tree farm area up top there with like a little bit of mountains in the background, some cabins and stuff. But to the right of that, let me get back over here where I can pan this camera.
Dino said he's hitting Hollywood Studios in the AM. He said, "Wish me luck with 3 kids. Have fun, Dino."
Oh yeah. So basically, right here will be two reversing loops, or not reversing loops, but just loops. They'll kind of go down over in front of the TV and back around. They might get over to the edge where that tunnel is, but just barely, like over in that area. And then they're just going to loop back around, and then they're going to go all the way down through here, like I said, on an elevated area. And then it's going to go down and then basically mimic the same loops down here, just elevated. And on the left side of the layout here, where that white tunnel is right there, I'm
Yeah.
undecided if that's going to stay there, but there's going to be an elevated platform that goes all the way down and over to that other white portal on the far end down there. And it's going to be like over in this area. And then there's going to be like a station and just a bunch of industry. Like it'll be like freight loading below, and then like a passenger station, and just industry down. And then the back area where those trusses are is going to be like large buildings, like some high rises and some stuff as like a backdrop. And then they'll just come back and just basically follow the same contours to lower tracks back around.
It sounds awesome.
So that's kind of the plan there. And
Brevs
then,
wants to know if he wants to know how that Virginian triplex is running.
oh, it's great. It's been flawless. Yep, smoke units work great. It's perfect.
Chesapeake John, what's going on?
There's John.
Rich says anything with a heart on it, send it his way. He needs it.
So where are you at on the white whale list right now, Mike? What have
When
you?
do you think? When do you think you're going to start all that, Sam? Or not anytime soon?
Probably this fall. Yeah, I'm going to start on. I'm going to get the elevated area built first. Well, first off, I've got an extension going where those trains are in that little alcove, and I'm going to push the engine shed and all back into that corner back over there. I've already got that bench work made. I just have to get it installed. Part of it was getting these other shells up and stuff. So
Oh,
that
you already
corner
got all the
back
bench
there.
work made for over there.
Yeah, I do. I just have to put it in. Um, let me see. Let me show you. So where that 3D printer and all that stuff is going to be bench work now, except for like just a area in the center there where I can get in there to get to trains. But I'm gonna
Nice.
move that engine shed in that back corner, like the right back corner, and put some more buildings and a little bit of stuff back there, and just kind of open up that area right in there, because I think I want to do right here on this corner right here. I think I'm going to do a foam mountain right where the station is right there. I'm gonna just move the station up a little bit, and I'm gonna do like a dividing foam mountain like off that corner. And anything on that side of the mountain is going to be snow, and anything on the right side of the layout is going to be just like a late fall scene, like heavy autumn.
That'll be awesome.
Yeah. So, but yeah, then like I said, I got to add those other build some bridges and some elevated stuff. It won't take too long to put it together. I'm just kind of trying to decide. Like I convinced myself to put like guardrails or Atlas on the elevated, but then part of me and my OCD just says go ahead and finish it in fast track, because I started with fast track, and I'm not going to replace what I've got with fast. I'm not going to go back and spend that money again.
No, that'd be Very expensive.
Yeah. And I mean, at the speeds I run my trains like this, mostly the fast track, the annoyance of the sound of the fast track isn't that terrible. I can live with it.
No, I feel like my track doesn't sound loud at all, honestly. I
Yeah.
mean, like you said, it just depends on how fast you want to run your trains.
Yeah.
I don't care what track you have, if you're going fast, it's loud.
Yeah. But also, I figure with it elevated, it might make it a little louder. So maybe I do just go ahead and use like guardrails or something on it. But I don't know. Luckily, I've got the layout to a point where I can enjoy it now. So I'm not like super rushed to figure it out. So I can take my time and just decide what I want to do with it. But I'd like to have all the tracks up and running by like, you know, Christmas, maybe.
That'd be awesome. John said he loves the layout plans.
Well, thanks. It's just I'm a little limited up here because it's like I said, it's in this loft area, and those knee walls kind of limit me on what I can do in terms of height of stuff. You know,
Lionel Richie wants to know if your N&W Renault shop sign lights up.
it doesn't. I'm going to put some spotlights on it when I finally get it moved to where it's going to go. It shines up on it, but no, it's that it's a kit made by BTS, and it's just wood. It's not an actual like neon light, which that's how the original one was too. It wasn't a neon sign. It was just metal.
Train 68 said he wants your water tower.
That is actually off of all the water towers I have, and that freight station actually came off of the Tony Lash layout.
Uh-oh. Doc's looking for somebody to be the voice of his Blue Redding Northern 2102, and I think Salty's going to take him up on it.
Oh, nice. Little salty custom PFAs. Yeah, Rich, that was actually a fun little kit to build. That sign kit, I really enjoyed it. It was a very nicely done kit. I'm gonna get some more of those BTS kits at some point. I was impressed with it.
No, that sign looks awesome. So you hand built that entire thing, Sam?
Yeah, I mean it was a kit. Like it isn't like I measured it off and cut. I mean it was all
Yeah,
laser
but
cut
still, I
kit
mean, you
stuff.
still had to put it together, though.
Yeah, I had to paint it and put it together.
They go together pretty good then?
Yeah, it was really like the instructions were very clear. It was it was like I said, that guy does a good job with those kits. It makes me want to get some more of his kits.
You already have that caboose that I sent you on eBay, or did you buy
I
that
did,
one?
yeah. I forgot to write you back and tell you. Yeah, actually, I got that from Zach. Zach had bought that caboose from that same collection, but when he found out that I got the engine, he said, "Oh, he'd just pay me what I paid for it." I want that wood side one that has the round crest on it, but it's hard to find.
Dathan wants to know if that's a Trident Customs kit.
For the
I think
sign,
he's talking about your sign, maybe.
oh, the billboards. Yes, the billboards are Trident. Yes, yeah, those are the Trident custom kits. I've got now. I did make my own light kit for it though. Like you can see up there, I 3D printed and put LEDs and stuff in those gooseneck lights for them. And I think I got one on that other side over there for Moody's Locomotive Works.
There's not, I don't think there's anything wrong with fast track. Some people hate on it, but
Yeah, there's not. I mean, it doesn't look quite as prototypical, and it is definitely louder at the higher speeds, but it's super easy to use. It connects. It crosses over both negatives. Both grounds. There's positives to it.
I mean, if you're just starting out and you want, I mean, I don't even know if I would say it's cheaper now, but if you had like a starter set with the track in it or something,
Hmm. And if you're going to run on carpet or anything, it's by far better than like tubular the other stuff, just to you know keep the carpet out of the inner workings of the engines and stuff.
yeah, that 100%. I 100% agree with that. If you're doing carpet, that you definitely want that for that. Oh, that's the car that Jeremy was talking to. I see the black cat walk on the roof now.
Yeah, yeah. I guess that was a line. I thought it was a Atlas, but Jake would know. The tism is strong with him.
Especially with the Western Maryland.
Oh yeah, he gets in it.
He gets in it.
So I mean, I was asking you before, like in terms of like your white whales, what you still looking for? Like, what would be a hard engine to pass up?
Well, I think I told you we were texting the other day. I still would like to find a CC2, but
Yeah, yeah. I didn't even know
um,
about that one. I guess Jeremiah bought that CC2 out of that kit, like or out of that collection, but I didn't even know like half the engines that got bought out of there. I didn't even see on that list.
other than that, I don't know. I feel like my engine collection is actually pretty solid. Anything I buy right now is not anything that I really need. I hate to
Hmm.
say that, but it's more just if I see something that it catches my eye more. How about you? Is there anything in particular you're looking for? I mean, I would like to find a T1 too, like we were saying, like a Weaver one for a decent price and maybe upgrade it.
Yeah. Um, I guess my biggest right now is the EAs, like the one at the Baltimore Museum, the early E6 that B&O had. Andy's got one not too long ago, but I hear pretty reliably that they'll probably be coming up from third rail again before too long. So I'm probably gonna have to get that when they do. Um,
Is that the one that has like kind of like the real long slope front nose
Very
on it?
sloped nose. Yeah, it has a big
Yeah.
chrome front piece on it. Gorgeous. Um, and then I mean, there's a couple like I'd like to get like a Southern Burt or the Kanawha. Um, Obviously the ACL engine. Um, I kind of wouldn't mind having that Seaboard Mountain that came out with that white boiler and all. It was a pretty
I
sharp little thing. I wish
I
I'd have
actually
grabbed
like
that.
that. I saw one of those at York.
I
Those
did
are
too.
nice.
Hey, it's a little much on it. The battleship cars. Johnny, you have to be a little more specific, but I don't know if I'm following you.
I think he's talking about the ones with the boats on the box cars, but I'm not
Oh, the
100%
steamship
sure.
cars. Yeah, those are Atlas Train Man, and they something steam engine, like Havana and something steam engine, steam service or whatever. It's one of the early box cars, so I assume it was from the era where they were, like a lot of railroads had their own steamer ships and stuff for transporting and stuff. But yeah, they're really cool. I like those early, like single sheath wood box cars.
I 100% agree with Dawn about this. If you have fast track and like you're constantly connecting and disconnecting it,
Yeah.
that's definitely going to cause you problems. It's funny because John wants here's John inputting the same thing that you're talking about. Got two people that want something in my collection.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure we're both after the same thing.
Yeah, Sam's got a nice layout. Really nice area.
Thank you. I'm pretty happy with it. Like I said, you always kind of wish you had a little bit more room, but it's certainly, you know, certainly got a better
It
situation than a lot of people. So I'm pretty happy
it
with it.
looks huge. Like yeah, I think it looks huge on camera.
Yeah. I mean, maybe it is like it's just. I guess because I see it all the time and I work on it all the time. It just like that shot right there that you're looking at right now. It makes it look so much further over there than what it actually is. You know what I mean? Just because of the camera and stuff.
It definitely looks far away. It looks really
Yeah.
far away.
Now that's probably like maybe 14 foot over to those engines where I'm sitting, and I'm basically sitting right where the camera is. That camera's sitting on my desk. So
All right, Jeff, have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. We do this I do a live, try to do a live every Thursday, so you're always welcome to hang out, come by.
and I'm always pestering him to come on and pester him on his live streams. So I'm a regular at this point, I guess.
Uh, Captain Andy's heading out also.
See, Cap Mandy. Happy birthday, Cap Mandy.
Yeah, happy birthday. I didn't know your birthday was this weekend, too. Can you upgrade a 90s Lionel switcher with a better horn than that cheap buzzing horn? I really don't. I'm not, I don't know if you can really upgrade those kind of horns.
Yeah, that would have been the. That's probably the digital horn on those. I don't even think that would have been like the old post-war horns. So I don't know. There those cars are at. Yeah, that's West Indian Fruit and Steam Company, and it says the Florida to Havana Railroad Car Ferries.
Those are cool.
Yeah, I found those at York in October and bought both. We got a. I think I paid $20 a piece for them. Got a really good deal on them.
John has that Seaboard Mountain. That's a nice engine.
Yeah, I'm hoping I can stumble across one at some point.
Wow, what did that guy want that one at York? How much was he asking?
Like 1,600. I think they weren't, but about 14 MSRP.
Doc said you could put Proto Sound 3 in it. It seems extreme to be putting in a 90s Lionel switcher, but
Yeah, assuming that 90 switcher isn't an AC motor. If it is an AC motor, you can't put Proto 3 in it. It being a switcher that probably had a small DC can motor in it, but you just got to be careful of those 90 stuff because sometimes I did that. I bought a yellow belly that had like blown boards in it, planning to blue nommy it, and then realized shortly into before I got into it that you can't do it with the AC motors.
yeah, Lionel Richie said buy a TMCC switcher. You can pick them up for probably a good price, I'd imagine. Oh, there's Tattoo Mike. What's going on? Not much, just showing off the new backdrop area. I was actually getting ready to shut the stream down.
What's up, Tattoo? Yeah, I missed your stream last night, bud. I had to do some stuff with the wife, and it's the first time I missed one in quite a while.
Tattoo Mike, he had a really good York.
Yeah, he ended up getting an engine out of that collection, didn't he?
I think he did actually. I appreciate it, Mike. David, this is the Thursday that I actually have to go to work tomorrow, so I'm not staying. Oh, Mike, you didn't have to do that. I appreciate it, Mike. John saying you could do an ERR rail sounds upgrade, but they're up to $129 now. I didn't even really see Mike at York this year, honestly.
I didn't see him till the club that night. Yeah, I saw him when we got to the club. I didn't even see him at the show.
Dispatcher, we're signing out and going to beans.
I saw him like when the show first started, and then I didn't see him again the rest of the day. And I
Yeah,
was pretty much there until the show closed. Yeah, and he came. He came to the club Friday, didn't he?
I think it was Friday. Yeah.
Doc, he sure is. Not too nice of a guy. I appreciate it, Mike.
Oh, too much
He
shit.
said he bought too
I know the
much.
feeling.
Thanks, Mike. You did good though. You got a lot of really good deals too. From what you were telling me, you made out. Was the club as busy on Friday as it was on uh, Thursday? Because
It
Thursday it
it
was
was
packed.
it was pretty busy, but it wasn't Thursday busy.
I'm wondering what it's going to be like with them changing the days this time now.
It's Thursday. I think Thursday in October is going to be insane. We spent most of Thursday like we kind of come in and out and help with the layout and stuff, but I spent a lot of time like just out in the parking lot, just because it was so crazy and you couldn't move around.
You think Thursday is going to be crazy this in the fall?
I think so. Yeah.
Even though they're not having the show on Thursday?
Yeah, I still think Thursday night's going to be the. I think everybody's going to get in town for it and stuff. I think there's going to be more people wanting to finding stuff to do. I mean, I could be wrong. That's just my guess.
What's up, John? Look at Mike over
You
here.
got toy train going.
He just said that he spent too much money at York, and now he's saying he's trying to score an I-1 from T&K Hobby.
Uh, I heard. I heard Landon and Jaybird went up there and kind of wiped out T&K. I heard they went up there and bought a ton of stuff.
Oh, did they?
That's what I heard.
Probably did they do it before York?
I think Jaybird bought a ton of the O scale stuff, and then I think Landon bought a bunch of the HO and the N scale stuff.
I still never got to go down there. I wanted to go down there, but I never got the chance. There you go. There you go, Mike. Rich will sell you one.
Well, guys, I didn't want to say anything to jinx myself, but I made it through the whole stream without crashing two trains together. I had one break. That's par for the course.
Brev says he's going to T&K next week.
Oh, is he? Well, maybe they still got plenty of stuff. I just know they bought a bunch of stuff supposedly.
Yeah, you'll have to let us get back to us on what they still got. I'm interested to see if they got much down there. I mean, it's probably like an hour drive for me to go down there. I wonder if they're giving any better deals now that I thought they were supposed to be done.
Yeah, that's kind of what the impression I got too. Was that was kind of the end of it. But again, that doesn't necessarily mean that's what was up.
No, I mean, if you got stuff, they got to get rid of it. No, Train 68. I mean, that's what we're all in here for. You can ask as many questions as you want. I mean, we're trying to help you out. All right, guys. I mean, I know some of you guys just got in here, and I hate to end the stream right now, but unfortunately, I got to go to work tomorrow.
Yeah,
If I
I
was
do
off,
too.
I would stay on longer. New City is waiting for T&K to go on fire sale.
That's kind of the impression I got was happening, but who knows?
Brev said 20% off was the last time he was there. What time? When? How long ago was that? Just out of curiosity.
That's been a while. I think he went
Also,
like way back before York.
also, it's been a while since he's been there.
Yeah, I mean, unless I don't know about him going recently.
Oh, Doc, you're lucky. Off till Monday. I wish I was off tomorrow. Tattoo says, good seeing everyone spend that money. All right, boys. Like I said, thanks for hanging out with us, Sam. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah,
It's
buddy.
always
Thanks
fun
for having
having
me.
you on. You
Anytime, man.
you you definitely did well at York as always.
Yeah, I did. Like I said, maybe cheating a little, but I considered all York stuff because I picked it up there.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, if you got it at York, technically it's from York, so I think you're 100% fine with saying that. Yeah, John, it's a school night, unfortunately. If it wasn't, I would definitely stay on. All right, guys. I'll probably see you next Thursday, hopefully. Have a good weekend.